Dirk Knudsen with you here at the MayMadness Ford Sports. Tell us your name, school, and what position you play.
Hunter Bryant, Eastside Catholic, wide receiver, tight end, and DN.
Wide receiver, tight end, DN, versatile guy. What's your height and weight right now, Hunter?
About 6'3", 235.
Nice. And you're a junior right now?
I'm a sophomore. I will be a junior.
2 more years left. All right. You guys obviously won it all last year. Pretty fun. Anything happening with you recruiting-wise right now?
Not really. Just talking, like little talk to most of the colleges in Pac-12.
Right on. How was the camp today for you?
Oh, it was cool. It was cool.
What's your favorite position, being a guy that plays all over the field?
I don't know.
Don't have one yet?
That's tough. I just like playing. I just like the game.
Either side. What side comes naturally to you? Defense? Offense. Okay. All right, Hunter Bryant, one of the standouts here at camp today. We'll be watching you the next 2 years at Eastside. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
No problem.
All right, I got another top camper with me today. Tell us your name, where you go to school, and what year you are.
Trayvon Shelton, receiver DB, Bellevue High School, class 2016.
Good camp for you today. You stood out to us. What's happening with you collegiately? Anything yet?
Just interest in a few schools: Air Force, Montana, Idaho State, OSU. That's it.
Just starting to get your name out there?
Yeah, definitely.
What was the best thing about camp today for you?
I learned a lot about breaking off of routes.
Yep.
And then on DB, I learned a lot about getting a receiver off the line. So
right
I learned a lot about that type of stuff today. The little stuff.
It's all this important stuff. Great exposure here today. You stood out, got your name out there a little bit. What's up for you next this summer?
This summer, I'm going to attend the Barden camp, continue to do the Battle of Seattle with Coach Barden, still work with Trace on the agility, footwork, and at Bonyval High School, lifting every day, just on the grind.
All right, man. You look great today. Thanks for taking the time, and will you stay in touch with us about your recruitment?
Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you. All right, at wide receiver today, stand out. Got the MVP, right? Yeah. Tell us your name, year in school, and your height and weight.
Hunter Exra. I'm going to go to Lake Stevens High School, and I'm 5'11", 182.
Lake Stevens High?
Lake Stevens High School.
So you got a pretty good quarterback there.
I got a great quarterback.
Jacob Biso, #1 in the nation by a lot of people's. What's it like playing for him?
It's just so surreal.
With him.
You know, he just got the best balls in the nation. I mean, he's throwing tight spirals. You know, he's getting the ball down deep. He's getting the spots no other one quarterback can get. It's just great. You know?
Well, you caught everything today, man. It didn't matter who was throwing it to you. How'd that all come out for you? How did you feel the camp went for you today?
I felt great. There was great competition. You know, I got DBs working me hard. It's just great competition. Like I said.
What about college?
College.
Anything happening for you yet?
No offer. Just have to get my name out.
Right on. You going to do some visits this summer?
Yeah. Washington State, Boise State, Washington, Eastern, Montana. I'm going to go all those schools.
All right. Thank you for taking the time. Will you make sure to stay in touch with me, please?
Yes.
Thanks very much. Another MVP at the wide receiver spot. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your year in school, name, height, and weight.
My name is Emanuel Deby.
Speak up a little bit.
My name is Emanuel Deby.
Emanuel Deby?
Yeah, I weigh 191. I come from Gilmer Meridian High School.
All right.
2016.
You're a junior right now. Got 1 more year.
Yeah.
You stood out today. You got an MVP. You're pretty well put together. You spending all your extra time in the weight room?
Yeah, I just work out a lot and then go out in the field and just do what I work.
You play both sides of the ball?
Yeah.
What position you like best?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver's where to be, right? Okay. Anything happening for you collegiately?
Now I just got some interest.
Letters and things?
Yeah.
You going to get out and see some colleges and hit some other camps?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the Northwestern League. And then I'm going to go to UW camp because they invited me to it. Yeah.
Beautiful. What do you think the most important thing about you moving ahead as a recruit is going to be for you in terms of your football abilities? Where can you really shine the best, do you think?
I say on the outside.
Breakaway speed, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm the guy that can catch and get breakaway. I can do a little bit of everything.
I saw you catch and you got real strong hands, don't you?
Yeah.
All that weight room time paying off.
That's one thing I got it from wrestling too, because that grip, when you grab somebody.
The grip is pretty amazing. Well, thank you for taking the time to talk to us. Would you please stay in touch with us this year as your recruitment moves along?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, I got with me the camp's fastest man, I think, right?
No, I think like second.
Second, oh shoot. But you got the MVP for the DB group.
Yep.
Tell us your name, your year in school, and your height and weight.
Zachariah Brown, class 2016, height 5'10.5", weight 177.
You always been fast, Zach?
Yeah, ever since I was a little kid.
You can fly, man. How does that translate for you on the football field? Obviously, speed's #1 skill anybody should have. But do you flat out know you've got speed in terms of can you beat anybody on the field when you're out there?
I feel like I can. I mean, if you don't feel like you can, then why come out?
There you go. Well, you certainly look good today. Look good in all aspects. Your defense looks solid. Lateral movement, everything you did, jumping ability. I know you test well in combines, etc. What are you going to do to get your name out a little bit more this offseason? Are you Are you hearing from some colleges yet?
Yeah, I've been hearing from a few colleges.
Good.
I'm going to a lot of camps this summer. A lot of camps to get my name out.
This is the year to get yourself out there, right?
Yeah, this is it, really.
All right, man. You looked excellent today. We'll be following your story as well. So stay in touch with me, would you?
Yeah, I will.
All right, thanks for your time, Zach. Okay. Okay, another camper here today. Tell us your name, year in school, height and weight.
Dirk Knudsen, Federal High School, class 2016, wide receiver, 6'2", 175.
Federal Way is a great program, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
How's it looking for next season?
We're going to win state.
You're going to take it all?
Yep.
You guys are loaded. How'd your season go last year?
We fell short. We lost to Newport in semifinals.
Yeah.
It was a tough game, hard fought. We didn't get the dub we needed.
Guys are confident to make another run this year?
Yep. All we need to do is work.
Anything happening with you collegiately? Are you getting your name out a little bit?
I hurt my knee last year in the first weeks.
So this is it for you?
Yeah, this is it.
You got one more year?
One more year.
Well, you're out here making your name. You look great today. We appreciate meeting you. Make sure you stay in touch with us.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks, Bearcat.
Yep.
All right, one of the very top offensive linemen in his class, 2017?
2017.
You got 2 years left. Tell us your name, height, weight, and the school you play for.
I'm Henry Bonyval. I'm 6'6", 303, and I play for Skyline High School.
Skyline Spartans.
Skyline Spartans.
You guys like to pass the ball. Your pass set looked pretty solid today. You're a big kid naturally. You feel like you're just really coming into your own now. I know you've already got offers. Tell us about the offer to UW.
I have an offer from UW and Cal. I got the offer from UW on junior day. Coach Strausser and Coach Peterson took us into their office and just sat us down, me and my parents, and we got to talk. It was nice, and that's where he offered us.
What did they see with you or in you that they like besides your size? Did they give you an analysis of where you're at for them and everything like that?
They said I was an OKG or our kind of guy, and I think maybe they liked my pass set and just like I'm okay with technique.
Do you consider yourself pretty flexible for, pretty mobile for a big man? It seems that way to me. That's one of your strengths. You're obviously going to be plenty big to play collegiate ball. And tell us a little bit about like school and stuff. How's that going for you?
School's going good. I've been a lot better since freshman year. I didn't take it too seriously.
Yeah.
And
that happens a lot?
It happens a lot, and it was a big mistake. But, you know, now my grades are doing a lot better, and I'm going to pick it up.
Your dad's a big man. Your family's Fijian. We know there's quite a few Polynesians that play. We don't hear about Fijians as much as Samoans and some Tongans, and then the Hawaiians, of course. The Fijians are big people by natural size, right? And extremely athletic. Tell us about your family. Is there some rugby players, football players? Your dad looked like he's pretty well put together.
Yeah, my dad and pretty much all the guys in my family have played rugby or soccer. A lot of the guys from my mom's side have been tall. They played soccer, and she says I look like her brother because he was tall too.
You're born and raised here in Seattle?
Yeah.
Okay. Talk to me about Skyline this year. You're an underclassman. You've got probably the best running back in the region in Rashad Bod. You've got a couple of QBs competing for that spot. How's that line group look up front this year at Skyline? How are you feeling about them?
I feel good. I feel good. All of our guys are competing, and they want to work hard, and they like working hard, and everything I think is going to go great.
In a perfect world 2 years from now, you're going to be signed with somebody. What do you want what do you want most in that school in terms of how you feel about going to college? What is what you're looking for? I mean, U of W might be it, but if there's, and Cal's offered you too, so two just amazing programs. But is it the location or the setting or the educational stuff or the football team, or is there any one thing you're looking for?
Obviously, football is important to me, and I love the sport. But I want a school that feels like a family, because family is important to me. It's
family over everything, right?
Exactly. It's what sets you up for life, and a school that makes me feel like family, and they're important about academics, because it's not only about getting to the NFL, but what you want to do after that.
What do you want to study?
I'm really thinking about something in tech or sports medicine.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time today, Henry. You're a great interview. Great watching you on the field, and we definitely get to know each other well over the next 2 years.
Definitely.
And enjoy the ride with you. Okay. Thanks, Henry.
Thank you.
Okay, with me from Federal Way High School.
Yes, sir.
Tell us your name, height, weight, and year in school.
I'm Andre Hughes-Murray, Federal Way High School. 6'3", 234. I weighed in at today. And what was it?
Are you a junior?
Yes, sir.
So you got 1 year left.
One more.
Andre, you got the MVP today for linebackers. Pretty commanding performance. I'm very impressed with you. I'm so glad I came and got to see guys like you up here at Tracy Ford's camp.
Thank you.
You've got to have colleges talking to you.
I've had a few. I got my first 2 offers from Air Force and UNLV. I've been
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I've been speaking a lot with UW, Oregon, UCLA. Heard a little bit from ASU as well. So
I mean, you have the physical gifts to play at the highest level. That's been proven already with the offers you've got. Are you planning to take some time and go actually network and see these schools? Are you gonna make visits?
I know I'm going to UW. I know for sure in June I'll also be at Oregon.
At the camp there?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll be for sure attending the Northwest Elite Camp. I know UCLA for sure wants to come up and see me there.
Right on.
So they'll be there along with ASU.
Great opportunity.
Yeah.
You feel you're capable of playing with the best of the best?
I do.
It looked like that today.
Thank you, sir.
And you got the size for it. You like inside or outside linebacker?
Honestly, I'll play anywhere. I just want to play. That's wherever I'm going to help the team best, and honestly, I'll do whatever they ask.
You play at Federal Way, great program. How are your grades and everything in that regard? Are you ready to go into college?
Yes. I have a 3.62 GPA.
Oh, congratulations.
I've taken I took all advanced courses my freshman year. I've been ahead. I've been doing really well in my math. I took the SAT, and currently right now I have 4 A's and 2 B's.
Oh man, congratulations! So you're dialed.
Yes,
so
sir.
Any of the schools out there, you're a guy they want to be looking at. Well, thanks for your time. Great to see you today, and I'm glad I had a chance to catch up to you finally. So we'll be following you throughout this recruiting cycle. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Thanks very much.
All right.
Okay, one of the last interviews today at the Ford Sports Performance Camp, MayMadness. I got with me Rashad Bod, Skyline High School. You got one more year, Rashad.
Yes, I do. It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be crazy, right? We just talked about this. You finally got your totals for offense, and we think you had 3,100, 3,200 yards total. Is that right?
Right.
Or was that just rushing?
Rushing. In all, it's probably over.
Okay, overall. Amazing season with Skyline. You guys are a multiple repeat state championship program. You're in your 3rd year at Skyline?
3rd year, yes, sir.
Okay, having moved back east. You've become the Division I athlete that we all felt you could become. You've become that by your work on and off the field, in the classroom, but you also became that by the offers you've had. Tell me about the 3 offers you've received, and we'll talk a little bit about that.
Great. The 3 offers I've received so far, it's a great feeling. The only thing I need to do is just keep working on until senior year and then make my decision from those great offers.
So tell us who you got. How did it start? You got Idaho first?
Yeah, Idaho was first, and then Utah, and then Boise State.
Utah, Boise, all great programs. Utah makes you a Pac-12 kind of a guy. You got your stamp there.
Right.
And then the Boise State offer, we talked about that. It was pretty special. You went up and actually spent time with them up there.
Yes, I did for their junior day. I got to see their spring game, look at their facilities and all that. It was really great.
You were super impressed with their overall presentation when we talked. Gosh, they came out of nowhere last year. People go to sleep on Boise State, and they finished 16 in the nation.
Yes, they did.
And the offense feels good to you? You feel pretty good about that being a great fit for your style?
Yes, I do.
Okay. No doubt you're going to be a running back.
I'm a running back for sure.
So you're here today. You got a good look, a lot of good looks on you. What else you got? You're going to do Northwest Elite Camp coming up?
Yes, I will be up here at Northwest.
Okay. What else have you got on your plate yet? Do you know?
So far, no, I do not know for sure.
Hit some more colleges?
Yes.
All right. Rashad, everyone knows you're fast, you got power and all that. If you were your own analyst, tell me what's your best skill out of all that you have, and then tell me the one that you can get better at.
I would say probably the best skill people really like with me is how fast I am, because the way I'm built and how big I am, especially with my weight as of right now.
You're 230?
Yeah, about 230. I'm 6 foot.
6 foot.
Yes, and then that's what impresses people during games. Especially
so is it your burst speed? Like when I watch your film, you're not as quick off the ball, but as soon as there's contact, there seems like there's a pile, and then you sprint off and you're gone.
Yes.
Right? You're great with your angles. You have great vision. So we know you can run. So what's the one thing that a year from now you want to say, man, I made big improvements in that area?
That is just a lot of lateral movement for senior year.
Okay. Lateral movement's huge, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Of course, when you ram into people the way you do and run past them, it's maybe not the only thing, but Rashad, it's been great getting to know you. It's been great watching you succeed in school and in football, and it's going to be a fun ride the next 12 months till after signing day.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations to you, and good luck with Skyline and everything this year.
Thank you.
All right, Rashad Bod, thank you very much. All right, Dirk back with you. I think this is the last interview today here at the Ford Sports Performance Camp, MayMadness. Tell us your name, height, weight, and year in school.
Gilmer, class of 2016, DB 6'1", 185.
And where do you go to school?
Bonita High School.
Great school.
Yeah.
Great football school, isn't it?
Yeah.
Makai definitely MVP'd, at least you'll be on our list of short list of MVPs from camp today. Yeah. So athletic, man, and so many things you did well. By now, you're a junior, is that right? Yeah. So by now, you've got to have some collegiate interest, or you're working on it. How's that going?
Yeah, I had an early offer by Montana State sophomore year.
Is that last year? Yeah.
Yeah, and now I'm talking to a lot of the Mountain West schools. I got some coaches that came up, and I'm doing quite a few visits. Got a busy gym. So you're
a D1 guy because you got that offer.
Yeah.
Montana State, great place to go to college.
Yeah.
Got a buddy up there, Cody Kemp. Have you met Coach Kemp?
Yeah, that's who came down.
He was my son's quarterback in high school.
Yeah.
So you tell Coach Kemp hi for Dirk.
Yeah.
And so you're working to see if there's anything at that Mountain West level, maybe another fit there.
Yeah. I went down to Boise State for junior day, and
awesome.
The visit went real well, and they're coming back down to do a little workout actually, and then I'm going back down for camp in June. So.
Which side of the ball you been recruited on?
I believe DB, defense.
Okay. Yeah, it seemed pretty natural there. Good receiver as well, but
yeah, I started off as receiver, but I kind of, I love defense.
Yeah. What are your hopes for this year besides winning a state title? What are some goals you have?
Man, I just want to get better, just keep perfecting the craft, work hard, and come up with some more offers, and just keep grinding.
You're definitely on that grind, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Micaiah Gilmer, thanks for your time.
Yep.
Stand out here at camp today.
Yep.
Have yourself a nice Sunday. What's left of it?
Eat, homework.
All right.
Go relax.
Go get him, man.
All right.
Talk to you later.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, the man himself, Tracy Ford, been a wild year and a half, 2 years for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely.
You put on this camp today, probably the first one like this for you guys. You brought in major power at every position. It came in to work out here and to be seen by the media and the things that you did. Did you learn a lot at camp today?
Yeah, I learned, the guys that are going to compete, and that's what I really wanted to see. I wanted to see guys compete, whether they're committed to a school or not. I wanted to see guys compete, and the guys that I've sent out invitations to, was most of the guys took advantage of the opportunity to get better. So that's really what I want to see today, anyways.
Got to be happy with the results. It was a great group and perfect weather, and yet your coaching staff did an awesome job.
Phenomenal.
As the summer moves along, you talked about you got a group training every day at 4. Those are your grinders, your football guys. You got a lot of different offerings for different athletes, though, too, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. We do various sports. Obviously, we do various sports. Football is our niche. With the summer coming around, we usually, with the school year, we usually have a 4 o'clock group where we get a lot of these kids. A lot of the kids that we see today, most of them trained in the gym.
Yeah.
So the reason why we put the event together was like, look, all these kids are in my gym all the time. It's like, all right, now let's put them on the field.
Let's make it real. Let's take the car for a lap, right?
Right. So, and we want to do that. And I reached out to, watched a lot of film, reached out to kids, saw the kids that can play, and say, hey, look, I think you can play. Let's put you on the same stage as these top guys, and let's make a name for yourself. And if like
some of them stepped up big time today, they weren't intimidated.
Right, absolutely.
I started working on this stuff, 12 years ago. Nobody else was doing it, and just reporting this story, we've come a long ways in 10 or 12 years. Guys like you and the other camp directors that were here today, it was good to see everybody kind of here supporting each other. That hasn't always been the case. I think that brotherhood now, we see the Northwest. Look at the draft, tremendous draft for the Northwest kids. 3 or 4 guys went. 4 guys go in the first round from Oregon and Washington, and a lot since then. Where do you want to see this thing be in a decade? So after you're done with your first decade, what are your hopes and dreams for not only your business but for football here in the Northwest?
Oh man, I just want football in the Northwest to come together. I mean, there's a reason why Taylor Barton's here. There's a reason why Cole Morgan's here. It's like, we're not enemies. We're not enemies. We want to see kids get better. So at the same time, we got to put them in position to get better.
Yep.
Let's not pull and grab and say this kid's my kid, or this is not about that. It's about the kids.
Too much of that going on.
Absolutely, and it's about the kids. It's about the kids. It's about giving the kids the opportunity to be seen. So that why not continuously try to help these kids get better and stir them in the right direction rather than pushing and pulling at kids. Come together and let the Northwest be found as a state and as a region that, hey, we like these kids. The kids are coming out. I mean, the more the kids, Miles Jack, love him. You know, one of my guys, Buda Baker. You know what I mean? Miles Jack, I'll probably be sitting in New York next year, or Chicago, where it's at. You know, so just helping these guys and letting these young guys see the next up and coming guys.
As much as you need them, as much as we know they need to compete, and they have to be. I mean, they got to be ruthless at times. They've got to refuse to lose, right? Right. At the same time, how do you balance that with humility? I mean, you got a kid like Buda or Miles; those are great examples. Two of the best players probably in the country. So humble. I mean, how can you coach humility, or the guys either have it or they don't?
You know, I think they either got it or they don't. You know, you could teach a kid to be faster. You could teach a kid to get stronger. You could get a kid bigger. But, you know, if you just don't got that inside you, that tenacity, that dog in you that's inside you, that you can just pull out at any point in time when you're tired and you get past the rep, it's just in you. It's in you guys that are just fierce competitors. It's just in you.
Tracy, you played at Portland State?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Who's your coach there?
Jerry Glanville. Jerry Glanville.
Coach Glanville.
So, yeah.
I'm a Portland State grad as well.
Oh, yeah.
So
go Vikes.
Great to see you doing so well. You come, those are fairly good football roots, but fairly humble football roots. And now you're up here training Seahawks. I mean, you've got a kind of a highbrow, high energy facility, one of the nicest sports facilities in the country. So your success has been duly noted, and we wish you so much more. So how can people that watch this and watch some of the camp video get involved with you?
You know, you can, excuse me, you can go to our website. We have a lot of information on our website. It's www.gofordsports.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at TFordFSP, and also follow our facility on Instagram at GoFordSports.
All right.
So that'll give a lot of the information about the upcoming events that we have, the upcoming training sessions and things like that.
Amazing. All right, Tracy Ford, thanks for the time. Much success to you this year. This will be a great year.
Did you get a chance to see B. Wagner?
Yes, I did.
Yes, okay, there we go. So again, trying to bring the Northwest out the way it's supposed to be.
Beautiful. Thanks very much.
Absolutely.